Good morning, everyone. My name is Laura, and I'm going to be leading the meditation this morning, and I'm very excited to be here with you all. So, let's see. Give people a minute to sit down and get present. Okay, and when you're ready, just close your eyes. Get your feet planted on the floor, spine upright, back and neck straight as you can get them. And just give yourself a moment to be present here in this space together. Okay. Just breathe. Feel your shoulders pull away from your ears as you relax into your chair. Let the chair support you so you can just focus on your breath. Let everything just go, all the thoughts of the day, all the actions that you took to get here in this moment. Just release them, knowing that you are in the perfect space, that you are right where you need to be. And as we relax, we go deeper into spirit, opening ourselves up to be that channel of spirit, to connect with it, with our higher self. So just breathe. Any noises that come across, just notice them and let them go. Knowing that you are not your thought, you are the breath. As you allow spirit to breathe through you, as you. And allow energy to come up through your feet from the earth, knowing that you are connected to earth, that you're connected to all that is. And allow this energy to come up. Feel it in your feet, rising up through your ankles and up through your calves, into your knees. Feel that energy moving into your thighs, into your sitting bones, moving into your stomach and up through your chest. Feel it moving up to your shoulders and then down through your arms into your very fingertips. And then back up through your neck into your face. And then as you breathe, feel that energy move out from you into the air around you, and then go back into the earth from whence it came. And know that you are always connected to all that is, to all the people on the planet, to all the animals, all the living creatures, that you are one with them. So now sit in this space and just focus on that connection to the oneness. And if you feel your mind drifting, just bring it back to that feeling of connection, to your breath, that is the same breath that all breathe. Slowly bring your attention back to this room, to the chair that you're sitting in. Feel your arms and your legs move, wiggle your fingers and your toes if you need to. And know that Spirit is always there, present within you and as you, and breathing through you. So when you're ready, open your eyes. Bring your attention back to this room, to everybody that's here present. Thank you so much for this time together, for this space. And now we have about 10 minutes to talk to old friends and to new friends before service gets started. So enjoy. Let's get going here.
Honestly. Really? Oh. Do you have, I know I'm going to need it. Do you have any scotch? Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Officially 10:30.
I'm rocking.
Trish feel better? What should I do?
Make her feel better. Thank you. All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. We're going to start with some singing this morning. My name is Reverend Kit Holmes. Welcome to the Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living. If you feel moved to stand, great. If you don't, that's okay too. But we're going to start with some Daniel Nahmad. My soul is welcome here. Here we go. Yeah, it's all right. You can clap too. Here we go. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. The right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. You sound great this morning. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just who I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just who I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. My soul welcome here. My soul is 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 welcome here. Nicely done. All right, stay standing if you'd like to. Love lives in me. Here we go. Love lives in me. Love moves through me. Love expresses as me. Love lives in me. Love. Oh, we got. Oh, I see. I knew there was something going on because everybody's going, what? What's happening? Well, let's do something wonderful then. How about that? All right, here we go. Something wonderful is happening in my life. I believe it. Something wonderful is happening here. I believe. Something wonderful is happening in this place. I can see it. Something wonderful is happening here. I can see something wonderful is happening in my heart. I can feel it. Something wonderful is happening here. I can feel something wonderful is happening in my life. I believe it. Something wonderful is happening here. I believe. Big church ending. I believe. Oh, that was awesome, y'all. Woo! All right. And you can have a seat for this next one. We should have I Send My Love. Yeah. If it doesn't come up on the screen, I think you know it, but I'll guide you in it. Here we go. I send my love over the mountain. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. I hear some harmony. That's beautiful. Send my peace. I send my peace over the mountains. Send my peace over the sea. Send my peace unto the heavens, and it returns to me. My joy. I send my joy, send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens, and it returns to me. Back to love. Send my love, send my love over the mountains, over the mountains. Send my love over the sea. Send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. It returns to me. It returns to me, and it returns to me. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Hello?
I have to talk lowly, okay? Hi, my name is Tamara Williams, and I want to thank Laura for leading our wonderful meditation this morning. And Reverend Kit Holmes for a very uplifting music this morning. And I have a sneaky feeling her talk is going to be uplifting too, because it usually is. And that's one of the reasons we love you.
Love you guys too.
So at the Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living, all faiths are welcome and none are required. And we honor our oneness and the beautiful diversity within our community. There's always a lot going on around here, so please check out our website, rgcsl.org. And while you're there, sign up for our weekly newsletter and get all the details in your inbox. I'd like to highlight a couple of things this morning. Our healer of the day is Linda Fellion, and she'll be doing Reiki healing in the room right next to the kitchen after our gathering. And there are 2 wonderful weekends coming up. Lots of celebration, lots of joy, lots of opportunities for you to connect with other people and have fun. So first off is this Friday, Solid Grounds is presenting Shane Wallen, and he is a singer-songwriter. And in the bands in town, top 100 performers in the world. He's good. Thank you. And so that's Friday, right? So Saturday is the open house. We've been talking about this, planning about it for a long time. I know you know that there's going to be an art show. There's going to be lots of live music. But did you know that Gracie has been working really hard on a raffle, and that we've got all sorts of wonderful prizes for the raffle? Restaurant gift certificates, a lot of gift certificates, a lot of things, tangible things as well. But the biggest tangible thing is, drum roll please, a hot air balloon ride. Yeah, and that's thanks to our favorite pilot. And I've heard that he just might have the basket here for the open house. No, okay. But it is a big deal, and we've got a lot of other wonderful prizes too. So remember that the tickets are just $1 a piece, but if you get 25, it's only $20. So that's a big deal, right?
Do you have to have cash for that?
No,
Or you can do cards?
you can do cards.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, maybe not. We can figure it out. We'll figure it out. But talk to Gracie. For now, we'll say cash is great, and we'll work on the cards. Okay.
Tickets are on sale, starting after the service and until the raffle, which will be, at the end of Saturday's festivities, sometime in the afternoon. Need not be present to win. So it's just going to be a really fun party. And the comic book people down the block are going to be having hundreds of people for their annual comic book event. So free comic book event. So that's like a blessing for us and more fun for everybody. Okay.
Thank you, Gracie.
Raffle tickets will be right on sale over here.
If you're online, you can purchase raffle tickets as well. You don't have to be present to win.
So for your online folks, you don't have to be present to win. Gracie just announced several wonderful things about it, but you don't have to be present, and we'd love to have you participate with us. The other big thing that's happening is next Friday, May 8th, which is Ricky Byers. Yes, we've heard about that for quite a while, but it is a big deal, and it's really important for you to buy your tickets ASAP, so while they're still available. Okay. And there are structures to it, so it's not just one ticket. You can have a lot of different kinds of perks that go along with it, VIP ticket and other different kinds of tickets. So be sure to go online and check it out. And then the next day is another very special day. Saturday, May 9th, is Reverend Gill's ordination. We're expecting a lot of people from out of town, and if you've got a room, a guest room that's available, and you'd like to allow other people to share it with you, then please talk to Rev Gill or Robin about it. And there are also lots of opportunities to become more involved with the center here and share your time, treasure, and talents, because we've got the partnership program. You can sign up on the back. There's computers, and you could also go online yourself. But Cheryl Ray is coordinating the partner program, so if you haven't signed up yet, please do and join the party. We also have a full schedule of other things, as you know, something happening every single day. Tai Chi, Access the Real Zoom call, A Course in Miracles, Course Friday night, Solid Grounds, lots of opportunities to connect, have fun, and expand your horizons. So check out the newsletter either online or your printed bulletin, and let's continue having a wonderful time together. And now it's time for our centering prayer with Michelle.
Good morning and welcome. I am Michelle Coleman, and my pronouns are she and her. And I want to welcome everyone online, everyone here. We are blessed by your presence. We are so glad you're here with us today. I invite you to take a look around and see who you are celebrating today with. Yes. And I invite you to become fully present here and now. You are here by divine appointment, and we are blessed to have you here, and we are blessed by one another. And so I invite you to take this into your heart. As we give thanks for the awareness, the knowledge, the teaching, the knowing that there is only one, and we are a divine expression of that one, that love, that presence, here and now. And in today's message and in our gathering today, energetically, we are going to be invited to feel that connection, to be consciously present, knowing that we are an intimate expression of that one. As we relax into it and allow the love that we are to express through and as us. And I invite you to join me in expressing gratitude and releasing this prayer as we say together, and so it is. Over to you, Reverend.
Not sure if we have lyrics for Love Lives in Me, but I think you may know it. And I'll do it in a little bit, not quite so funky, stand up and clap and dance around, but it's love lives in me. Love moves through me. Love expresses as me. Pretty easy, huh? Love lives in me, love moves through me, love expresses as me. Love lives in me, love moves through me, love expresses as me. It's a little different doing it that way. How about peace? Peace lives in me, peace moves through me, peace expresses as me. expresses as me. Joy lives in me, joy moves through me, joy expresses as me. Joy lives in me, joy moves through me, joy expresses as me. Power lives in me, power moves through me, power expresses as me. Power lives in me, power moves through me, power expresses as me. Love lives in me, love moves through me, love expresses as me. Love lives in me, love moves through me, love expresses as me, as me, as me.
Thank you, Reverend Kit. Thank you, everyone. Woo! Okay, I don't know, but that you just did that right on the fly. That just slowed it down, did a whole different version for us. So if you were recording that, you have something very special. Oh, my name's Gil. I am the spiritual director here. My pronouns are he and him, and I'm happy to see everyone present today. Look at all these bright and shining faces. Woo! Welcome to all of you whom I cannot see your bright and shining faces, but I know you're there. We appreciate you, and we are happy to have you here. And if you're new with us online, please let us know. Send a little note in so we can get to know who you are and where you're coming in from. We'd love that. And if you're with us in the room for the first time, we'd love to welcome you. Is anybody here for the first time today? Okay. Well then, we're going to bless one another because we're happy to have us all here. And if you haven't been with us for a minute, please receive this as well. We love having you all here. So we'll rub our hands together, send out some energy to one another, and we just say, we see you. We know who you really are. You are a divine expression of the One. We love you. We appreciate you. And we welcome you home. Thank you so much. So what we like to do is just anchor our four of our core principles that we adhere to here. First of all, being that there is only one power in the universe. It's not a tough one. There's just one. It's not hard to count that high. It's tough to figure out how many different things it's called, though, because there's a lot of those, but there's only one power. Secondly, that our thoughts are creative. We are co-creators in this life, so we get to have an influence on how our life goes. Yes, I know, it's disappointing. We can't blame it on everyone out there all the time. Thirdly, we know that it's all love. Spirit is love. That's what the elemental building blocks of it all is love. And lastly, that we are all created whole, perfect, and complete. So just take that in for a moment. Whole, perfect, and complete. Wow, all right. So I am pretty sure that when Reverend Kit is done with us, we will feel whole, perfect, and complete. I just want to thank Reverend Kit for being here. You're all mostly familiar with her. Yes, let's give her a hand. Thank you. I just wanted to share with you that I had the privilege of attending her ordination celebration in Reno a couple weeks ago. Yep. And I will not be singing at my ordination, just so you know. Well, I may be singing, but I will not have a mic when I do it. All right. So, Thank you for being here. Welcome.
you.
You are up.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I invite you to sit back and relax. Why, oh, wide open wide. Why do I open wide to a wide open sky? Solitary and so exposed as the wind, if it knows why. Oh, why do I open wide to a wide open sky? Only darkness and only stars, only seeing with my heart, only sun and only blue, seeing clearly what I must do. Open wide, open wide, open wide. I could burn up in the sun, but there's no fear inside of me. No zenith, no nadir, no hands, no feet, just drifting, 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 drifting in peace. Wide, open wide, open wide. Oh, why do I open wide to a wide open You may have noticed the vowel sounds of Y and O and E and ah. We're going to be talking about the music of the spheres this morning, if you saw that little blurb before you came to this morning's service. And it's all about vibration and frequency and energy. And I love doing this service because it not only kind of blows me away, but it also grounds me and brings some incredible insights when this happens. And so I'm offering it to you this morning, hoping that it does the same. And I'll give you a little bit of a precursor and maybe a little caveat with this is, whatever you may feel, whatever you may be thinking about this as we go through this process, because this is going to be interactive. Uh-oh. Immediately I felt the shift in the room, was like, wait, I didn't know. I wouldn't have come today if I had to participate in life. We're here to participate in life. This is a much condensed version of something that I like to do in a much larger way and a much bigger way, longer way, but I'm going to give you a sense of it today. How many of you are familiar with the chakra system of the body? Yes. Okay. So you know that there are colors, there are vowel sounds, there are things that have been brought in. They're fairly common, and there's some variation when we get to the upper chakras. There's some variation on what those vowel sounds will be, but most of them pretty standard, straightforward. If we think about, I'm not going to get into all of the science and the nerdy stuff that I love, but how many of you have heard of the Schumann resonance? Wonderful. The Schumann, S-C-H-U-M-A-N-N resonance. Essentially, the short version is it's the heartbeat of Earth. In the electromagnetic field that we live in, it's pretty much the heartbeat. And where it resides in its frequency is around close to 7 or 8 hertz, below the threshold of basic human hearing. But we feel it. We're affected by it. We can synchronize with it, because that frequency is also the alpha level of our thinking, our conscious mind. It's the alpha level. So when we tune into that, things get pretty groovy. There's relaxation, that sense of openness, the sense of connection to source, love, peacefulness, groundedness. So I'm going to take us through a toning exercise. I love this. I love that you're familiar with it. And we're going to start in that first place with Reverend Gill shared 4 of the principles, the declaration of principles that we have that you can find in the Science of Mind magazine every month. But one of those principles actually comes from the very first one, that we believe in the living God Almighty. And part of that's the longest phrase of all of them in the Declaration of Principles, is he says that the manifest or the material universe is the body of God. We also work with the idea of mind and energy. That is the basis of this teaching in Science of Mind. What Ernest says is, wherever mind goes, energy flows. I like that little reminder when I'm feeling like I'm not necessarily minding where my mind is going. So, you ready to start? Okay. So we're going to, and I invite you to get grounded, and in fact, I'm going to invite you to stay grounded with your feet, because we're going to open up a lot of energy here, and it's important that we stay so that we can actually leave and drive home safely when we're done. But that first chakra, the base of the spine, the sacral chakra, the tone that goes along with that, if you think about when you lift up a heavy box, you go, ugh. So it's U-H. If you're wanting to know what I'm saying in the text behind me, I'm going to spell these out for you. So it's So what we're going to do in that base color is red. Deep, deep, deep red. So if you want to visualize, we're going to do the toning 3 times on each of the levels. So we're going to take a deep breath in together. Don't worry about the pitch, just say ah. Imagining the color red, keeping yourself grounded. Deep breath in. And one more time. Beautiful. And the beauty in this process is that you are finding your own resonance of that tone or that vowel sound of ah. We're not trying to create harmony consciously, but in some ways we are actually creating harmony in that grounded space of the root chakra, which is all about our safety. It's all about our tribe. It's all about the beginnings, the groundedness, the solid foundation that we build our bodies on, that we build our energy on. The second one, color orange, is ooh. Yeah. If you think about that area of your body in the pelvic system, you might say ooh a lot when you're in love, when you're feeling creative, when you're feeling procreative. It's where the sexual organs are. It's the pelvis. It is that place of immense creativity. So that sound again is ooh. So let's take a deep breath in and ooh. Ooh. And I like how it drops to connect itself to the first one. Did you notice? You did it naturally. Another deep breath in. Ooh. And the third time. Here we go. Deep breath in. Ooh. Bring your attention back to your feet. Let's keep ourselves grounded into earth as if we have roots, keeping us anchored. The third chakra, that beautiful, bright yellow, sun-colored yellow, the center of personal power, personal sovereignty, speaking our truth, self-respect, self-love, trust. So if you imagine the connection when somebody says, trust your gut, that is the place where we feel that, where that radar, when we are anchored in our personal power, when we are anchored in the truth of who we are as the God expressions we are, we know when our radar goes off, and we usually feel it in our gut first. So anchoring yourself in your personal power and that place of truth for you, of who you are, bring to mind that beautiful, bright yellow. And the sound here is oh, like ho, 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 like Santa Claus, belly laugh, right? So let's breathe in and do oh. Ready? Oh. Another one. Oh. And one more time. Oh. Beautiful. At this point, you may begin to notice there's some energy flowing, perhaps. I'm feeling it in my hands. I'm feeling a little bit of tingle in my hands. And I'm feeling this base, this root of me, of my being, really opening up and expanding. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Do not judge yourself if your hands aren't tingling or something else isn't happening for you. Return to that place of personal power and know what the truth is for you, right? Okay. The fourth chakra, the heart chakra, that beautiful emerald, deep emerald green. The sound, the tone, or the vowel sound in the heart chakra is ah. If you think about when you are in love, when you are in total awe and wonder of life, it naturally follows it. You just go, oh. Right? That flow. And this fourth chakra is that place. This is the bridge. This is the bridge between the root, the the external of our being, our living on earth. We're grounded in our tribe. In our second chakra, we start to individuate. That's a little bridge there, and we become creative, and we learn how to be in the world with that creativity, with that sense of, yeah, there's a lot to be discovered here. And then we move into that third chakra where we go, okay, this is who I am. I'm learning who I am. I'm solid in this. That is external, mostly external stuff influenced by the external world. And the fourth chakra is the bridge that takes us to the internal. So we're going to visualize that deep green, emerald green, electric green. And take a deep breath in, and we'll say ah on the way out. So here we go. Ah. Deep breath in. Ah. And on this one, imagine yourself sending that love out over the mountain, over the sea, into the heavens. Here we go, deep breath. Ah. Wonderful. We move into the throat chakra. Blue, electric blue. And the tone here is I, like EYE, like when we say I am. The power of speaking who we are. This place of a full-throated I am. Where we claim the power, we claim the creativity, we claim our foundation as knowing that we are divine, unique expressions of the One. And so let's take a deep breath with I and green. Ready? Here we go. I. And on this third one, I want you to follow it with I am. Okay, deep breath. Here we go. I am. Lovely, beautiful, beautiful. So we move to the third eye. An indigo, almost purple, that deep, almost black blue. This place of inner wisdom that we open to wisdom, that we receive wisdom. Intuition, sacred knowledge. And the sound here is A, like, almost like a pirate. A, that's I, that's more I. But A there, like hay, A-Y. So tune into that place visually with that deep, 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 deep indigo, and tune into that place with your heart vision, and imagine it opening when you say A. So deep breath, here we go. A. Another deep breath. A. And one more time, really open it up. Here we go. A. Okay, and once again, I'm going to ask you to focus on your feet. Solid into Mother Earth, into Gaia. While you continue to let that energy flow, and think of it as a figure 8, where you're directing energy down. I like to cross mine at the heart chakra and go down, bring it back up through earth, through the heart chakra, over the top of the head. Think of that infinity symbol, the symbol number 8. And if you want to move your hands, that's completely welcome. That kinesthetic motion helps us to embody it in our physical being. Either direction is fine. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Just think of yourself wrapped in a great big infinity symbol that goes vertically and all directions. Think of it as being in the middle of a sphere and moving that energy consciously. Figure 8, infinity in all directions around you. The 7th chakra, the open at the top chakra. The vowel sound is E. And I like to think of it as wee. Isn't that the sense that you get when you have a brilliant insight or an aha moment or a shift in consciousness, a shift in perspective, when suddenly the world just completely changed color, like Dorothy from black and white to color. That's how I like to think of that one, is like, wow, this is awesome. So that color is a violet or brilliant white, crystalline white, if you want to think of it that way, with just a hint of that little bit of purple that has drifted. So together, let's take a deep breath and say E. Ready? E. A joyful E. Again. E. And one more time. E. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I want you to just check in, do a little inventory of any emotions that might have come up through this, and any particular area where you may have felt resistance or tension or blocking, a closing off. I remember one of the first times that I did this or experienced this with somebody else leading it was that out of the blue, I got a tickle in my throat that I couldn't control. And I couldn't stop. And I was like, oh, I'm going to disturb everybody else and I'm going to do all of this. And about the time that I had that thought, the person leading the meditation said, if you feel anything in your body changing, any resistance, anything like a cough, a yawn, a tickle in your throat, a gurgle in your tummy, a pain in your backside, pay attention to that, because it is the indication that you got some energy that might be a little blocked there, or it might be trying to be released. And what I took away from that first time of that happening with that tickle in my throat, and this happened the other day in a meeting with some other ministers, and we were really opening and really sharing some stuff, and I got that same tickle that said, you are exposing yourself too much, you're speaking something that is very vulnerable. The throat chakra is the place where we express our personal power, our creativity, our groundedness, our foundation, our claiming and embodying that we are, I am, a unique and individualized expression of the one. And so it did not escape me the other day that I was going to do this talk, and in that meeting I started getting that little tickle in my throat, and I was like, oh. And I worked through it. I breathed through it, because it was like, this is important to not retreat, as we tend to do when we bump up against something uncomfortable, when we bump up against evolution and change. We want to pull back to the familiar. We want to pull back to what we think is safe. And of course, the group that I was in was so mindful and so beautifully conscious that it was pointed out to me that tickle in my throat was because of what I was sharing with the group that was like, oh, do I do this? Do I not? And it was really important because what I shared gave somebody else permission to share something equally, if not more so, vulnerable. And what it meant was the room was safe. It was a safe, loving container for people to speak into. So I invite you, as I said, if leaving here today, and it will go with you, this experience, but notice, what's happening here? Why do I suddenly feel really tired? Or wow, I'm really agitated because something got stirred up. Be gentle with yourselves. Be gentle with yourselves. When I started doing this, I want to share this with you, and I didn't do anything from this, but how many of you are familiar with this book? Carolyn May's Anatomy of the Spirit. Yeah, okay. The chakras, the Christian sacraments, the Sephirot of the Kabbalah, beautifully tied together of our energy systems. And I also wanted to do this talk today, and it dropped in. It's like, what am I going to do? It dropped in because if you are at all into cosmology or astronomy or astrology, today is a particularly powerful day of a shift, in an historical shift, as we've been experiencing many of them this year in particular. Keep in mind, this isn't like a predictive, this is, the world's going to end tomorrow. This is energy, energy, energy. And when we are aware of not just our self-involved little selves and our little bubble of being, I'm a person on this earth, but we tune into, as we did today, we tune into the collective and we tune into it consciously. Again, this is the teaching. We have access to the consciousness. We are affected by the collective consciousness, and we can affect the collective consciousness. So gentle focus, gentle focus. Starting here and then living all of it in full dynamic frequency, distortions, everything else that come throughout the day. Greater than we are that we can use. How many of you have heard that before? I would hope to see every hand in this room up if you are into religious science at all. That is Ernest Holmes's directive to us. I would love for this to be collegial and mutually supportive, and at the very least, kind. So we have choice. We are open and we are free, and we are free. We have to remind ourselves of that. The God energy you just experienced is unlimited, omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. Yeah. The divine might works through humanity. That's the only way it works. We are the conduits, we are the channels,
here alive in this time for a specific reason to be that. So I invite you as I close with one more song. To travel light, to travel gently. And please remember to ground yourself before you get in your cart. All right. I'm traveling light now. I've set my sights now on the road that lies ahead. The view is clearing, the call I'm hearing to the road that lies ahead. All those years I lived in fear are gone. I've said goodbye. I put my faith in wisdom, grace, and light. There is a map there, it's one we all share, to the road that lies ahead. No room for sorrow in my tomorrow, on the road that lies ahead. I may be walking out that door into a stormy night, but I don't care, I'm going where my own sun shines, my own sun shines. Traveling right now. I've set my sights now on the road that lies ahead, on the road that lies ahead, on the road that lies ahead. I'm traveling right now.
Thank you, Rev Kit. Ah, wow. So with that, all that energy stirring, we take this time to allow that energy to circulate, to realize that the gift that Reverend Kit has given us, we have given her the gift of receiving it and hearing it. And so, as we acknowledge that, we know that every time we give or receive, and every time we receive, we are given. So this time in our service, we are going to pass the baskets and receive our monetary gifts, even as all of our other gifts have been given and received. Do you have a song planned for us, Chris? Or were you going to do an instrumental? What were you doing?
I am so blessed.
Yes.
I am so blessed.
Perfect.
I am so grateful.
invite us to pray. And there's a couple things that I want to call your attention to before we head into prayer. One of those, we have several folks that we want to hold in prayer. Pat has had surgery this last week, and so she's at home, supposedly doing well, but not here. So we'll just hold her in prayer. Mara is still looking for some prayer. She's been going through some stuff. Ron's here with us today. Our good friend and colleague Michael Cowden is in hospice as of now, and so we're holding him and his family. His daughter's coming out this week, so we just hold him. So those are all important things to hold. See Gracie. All right. So let us just take this moment and go into prayer. I am so grateful right here and right now to know that this life that I live, that you live, that we live, that it is the life of spirit expressing right here, right now. And that the energy that we feel within our bodies is that actual energy of life that is everywhere present. So I'm knowing here and now that all those walking in what appear to be circumstances that are a little more difficult than we'd like them to be, we know that love is the only thing happening there. We know that the love of spirit allows life to express itself in incredible and wonderful ways. And so we hold all of those who might be experiencing something that's uncomfortable. We just bless Mara, we bless Pat, we bless Michael, we bless all of the others. And we're grateful for all of the ways in which life shows up. And we bless those who are in spaces where they are affected by war, by the idiocy of our thinking, and that those know that at some place good comes through, that the light of spirit is there in the midst of it, that love is always present. So I declare that to be the truth and to know that truth right here and right now, and I pass this word.
And I pick up this word of power spoken on behalf of humanity, really. Knowing that there is a divine order to everything, to our thoughts, to our words, to our feelings, to everything happening outside of us and within us, because within us is that divine power that knows only good, that knows only love. And we can hook our wagon to it and take it with us wherever we go, because it is within us. And I affirm that, I know it, I embody it, I embrace it, I claim it as the truth, not only for myself, but for everyone listening to this prayer, hearing this prayer, feeling this prayer, and even those who don't even know that they are being prayed for. saying, so it is.
Amen. Thank you. So I'm going to invite Michelle forward. And as she's coming forward, I'm going to remind you all that there is an upcoming class, another event in May starting, called The Pathway to Mysticism. So our friend Robin will be co-facilitating with Reverend Allie from Oakland Center, and it will be online. So you might want to think about that. It's going to be on Thursday nights at 6:30 our time.
Awesome. I'm signing up for sure. Oh, thank you all. Thank you for joining together in service today. I feel the love. I feel the connection. And it doesn't have to end now. We get to have fellowship afterwards. And if you would like Reiki healing, Linda Valiant will be in the room next to the kitchen. And then we have practitioners who are present as well. And if you have trouble finding one, if you'd like someone to sit with you in prayer, come see me and I will help you. And I say thank you and make it an awesome, blessed week. Thank you so much.
All right, I'm going to invite you to stand for our closing song. Real easy, it's called One People. One people, yes, you can hold hands, absolutely. It is one people living on one planet. There we go. Nope. Joining in one family, we are all one. We're going to do it a few times so you'll get it. Here we go. Okay. And it goes like this. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We are all one. You got it. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We are all one. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We are all one. We're going up and there we go. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We are all one. We are all one. We are all one. We are all one.
Let us use that as our affirmation. Let us go out and say, we are all one. We are all one. And so it is.
That was so weird. And my computer froze up. I don't know what the heck was going on. It's like the sound, it suddenly it dropped dramatically in the feed. And I'm like, what the heck is happening? No idea.
What a nightmare this morning. I lost sound, and then I got sound, and I lost picture. Karen tells me what I lost the sound. Okay. I can't hear this. Okay.
Okay.
But she helps me because
Yeah, you got that feedback.
she gets, yeah.
Yeah.
I have the thing on here, but I can't tell what they're hearing.
Sure.